All right, good morning. Here we are on June 6th. It's been a couple of months. So I'm going to do a quick update. We'll have a couple of more updates this week because we're going to be finishing the outside. So here is a lilikoi garden that we put in. Lilikois are also known as passion fruits, and so we got the vines. And these are Jamaican lilikois. They're a little bit smaller, but they're pretty good. There is our numerous papayas that we have grown from seeds. My avocados. That's a blackberry. And this was that dried little banana that finally, after 2 months, started to sprout. So this is an apple banana. And then these are the other bananas. These are the Cavendish bananas. And this one started to grow another one at the bottom, so we'll have to separate that one out pretty soon. This is the coconut. It started to grow, so it's taken root. This is the one we found that somebody just threw out at the dump, and we took it home. Here's these other two papayas that we planted. They're doing pretty good. One of them's kind of looking a little sad, but we've had quite a bit of rain and not enough sun lately. And even though this one is yellow, it's just actually the color of the palm. This finally started to grow. This was actually ripped out of the ground from the front, and as you can see, that stick is dead, but it started to grow. Our little pineapples, and there's the growth of that little one. So that's one of our first pineapples. And as you can see, I took a week off at the beginning of May, and we managed to get the rest of our windows. It took like 6 months to actually get all of our windows and doors. It was pretty crazy. So I still got to work on the downspouts. We're going to finish up the siding and the soffits and get this place closed. Here's my utility room. We have the third family member of ours coming Wednesday, and that is Hector the cat. So we went through and closed off this room, so that way Hector has a spot. And I mean, you can hear the temperature or the difference. So this is all vinyl backed 4-inch insulation. So we've got 4-inch walls, so it fills up the cavity. And we got our sliding door onto the back. So this is actually Mom's room. And then I've got a space between the studs. I got studs up a lot of the places so we can slide the sheetrock through. Started plumbing in for the washer and dryer unit. And this is going to be the bathroom. So we haven't finished putting in anything up here yet because this is like my wet wall. So the 1-inch pipe coming from outside is going to come up through the floor there and go upstairs to where the filters and the pumps are. So I started framing in this room over here. We've just got some stuff sitting. We got insulation cut sitting over here. So this is going to be the door into this bedroom. And then this is the closet. And then there's a wall that continues across here. And then this is the downstairs bathroom. This is going to be our kitchen cabinet top. It's a wood live edge from Home Depot. And I have to go upstairs on the roof. With all the rain, I have found 3 screws out of that entire roof that leak. So last time, Mom wanted a bigger window in her bathroom, so we cut and added it in. And so here at the top of the stairs, this window actually goes over here. we put in this 3030 window so that it lets light into the stairway. And so as you're coming up the stairs, you can see up the top there. She and I managed to get this upper panel installed by ourselves before we got the machine. But that's about as high as we can go safely. And then here's my doors to the back. So we got a lot of cleaning up here. And I tell you what, horizontal panels, that's the 4-on-12, that's the 1-on-12. A royal pain in the butt to cut. So over here, yeah, we got that little tiny panel installed up there, and that was a real pain in the butt. And we're going to be doing the other side today. Neither one of the dogs come upstairs yet because, well, we tell them no. So yeah, we got all the doors, all the windows in. This door was from Goodwill for $200. We got all this framed out. I had to do the frame for the door myself, all from scratch. This area right here is going to have these tiles installed on it, and then we've got stuff to start doing the windows. So we've got these closure strips that stick in, and then we've got the stick on over the top of it, and then we're using 1x6 cedar that we lit on fire. And these are going to go like that. So they go right to the edge and screw in. So that should look pretty good. And then took the chainsaw out last week. We had a bunch of these trees that died. They just from running over them and running too near them, so we started taking down some of the ohias, and that was a big one right there that we took down. And you can just kind of see, landed it perfectly, thankfully. But it was a pretty tall guy, and it's all just this. It all just died and dried out when we were nowhere near it. And here's my new toy for the day. So we should be able to reach across and reach up and finish getting all the soffits and stuff on. So I'll have a couple of videos of that, maybe some time lapses. And after we get all that done, then you can see that tree died. Every tree over there in that little small area died, including some over there on the other side of the property line. So I've got to go through and clean all that up. And upkeep, man, property upkeep. It is so hard, especially if you're working full-time and trying to build a house, to actually come out here and mow. And these little guys here, these weren't here 6 months ago. And these are the strawberry guavas, which turns out I really like them. They are delicious, and we might actually try cultivating some of them. And this is the apple banana. So this is the parent of that little tiny dried one that you see at the beginning of the film, and he's doing really good. And big trunk. And this is the dwarf Cavendish that the other ones came off of. And yeah, he's just a small guy. So I think he got stunted, but he's still growing pretty good. So that's it for now. We'll get this thing fired up and get it moved over there, and there's our lemon. And we're gonna try to start moving into that room this week and get out of that container, and then start working on sheetrock and everything else. So that's it. Later.